I know they're buried, but on this mess of a table, I have these two lamps with the gold things on top. They were given to us as a gift almost 20 years ago, and they're touch lamps. You go and touch it, and the lamp goes on, low, medium, high, off. The other one doesn't even work anymore. And this one that does is flaky. What happens is, especially in the summer, when the AC kicks on, the power disturbance on the line typically kicks it on and it just stays on after that. It doesn't like do it again the next time the AC cycles. It just freaks out. So I'm tired of it just going on by itself, and I think it's time that I fix these lamps the right way. I don't know. Anyway, I gotta get him out of here. We'll take one and service it, and then I'll do the other one off camera because it's exactly the same, and I'll show you what I have in mind and the final plan. Maybe a little worse for wear. These have been around for a long time. Like I said, gold plating is kind of worn off in that. People's alcohol fingers touching that probably. Probably should just take the shade off just in case. So that has a thing. I don't know what you call it. Finial? A finial. Take that. Has this cap. And the glass comes off. And then it has a little ding-a-ling. So that way it'll just be easier to work with. I'm going to take this stuff out of here so it's out of the way. Of course, I'll wipe it all down before I'm done. I have a bulb in there. I don't remember the wattage. It says up to a 40 watt. Might be a 40, might be a 25. I just don't know. It fits. That's all I know. It just fits. So that's it. Candelabra base. And that's really it. Let me get the other stuff out of here, and then I can work on this. So what we're doing is detouching a touch lamp. I wanted to call it untouchable, the untouchable touch lamp, but untouchable means you can't touch it. Detouchable or detouching means that you used to be able to, but now you can't. Or you can, but it won't do anything. So it's sort of like on computers when they used to have that turbo button on the front. You had two modes. You had turbo, and some said normal, others said deturbo. So this is detouching. It has a felt thing on the bottom. I don't know if I'll be able to preserve it. I gotta get in here and sort of peel it away. It's just like glued on. So I'm gonna work on this and get it removed, and I'll come back. All right, now that I got it started, oh yeah, that is quality Chinese construction. Oh yeah, look at that tape. Wow, this is really high-end. So we're gonna take that out. We'll take that out. That has leftover adhesive. We'll get rid of that. Oh yeah, this is quality right here. Oh yeah, quality construction. Get rid of more adhesive. All right. So this module works-ish. So I don't want to kill it completely, but basically what we have are the two wires coming in. One goes to the white, which goes right up into the thing, and the other goes to a yellow, which is on a thing, so I got to get a wrench on that or a pair of pliers. Let me undo that first. I have never worked on this before, but that doesn't scare me at all. Nope. Doesn't scare me at all. Well, this is going to be a little bit of a problem. Now the whole lamp is falling apart. I'm going to have to lose this ring terminal here because it's stuck on these wires, and I don't want to undo the white wire because that already has one of these Chinese factory things. What I'm going to try to do is cut the ring terminal itself right here. I don't know if you can see. I'm going to cut the ring itself and try to bend that out so I can sort of get it unhooked from the wires. Let me get a wire cutter. So we'll cut the ring. Oh yeah, snip, no problem. Just bend it open around the wires. There we go. Now we have that off. And now this can go back so the lamp doesn't fall apart, which it's happily doing right now. So I'm going to go reattach that, tighten it up, and then we'll continue removing this. Okay, so I tried, and I was successful. Now, like I said, the white wire is going to stay. There's a white and a black that come out. So we're going to find this red wire that we don't need, and there's a white wire. We'll get the yellow out of the way. So the red wire goes into the white, which goes, well, oh, okay, I see. So that loops around. Yeah, so we can cut. Is the... Well, I'm not sure now. I was going to try to do this with one wire nut, but everything is just a tangled mess in here. So the black goes into the box. The white goes into that. So the red, the problem here is I can't use any of the factory shit. All right, that's okay. It's not the end of the world. So we're just going to cut all the damn wires. Okay, so there's a white and a black. We have to get this box out of here, so we're going to cut that right there. So the lamp is disconnected from that. And can I pull that in? Yeah. Good. And we're going to have to cut this off as well. So we have to snip the yellow wires. Snip. And snip. That is now disconnected. So I have to undo this wire a little bit, tie a new knot in it to act as a strain relief, and then strip these. Oh, that's tight. Okay, I'll get rid of that tape. So we're basically going to just wire nut this up now. That's really all there is to it. Now, as far as which is white, which is black, you hear that? The little bumps on there. If you feel it, one side has bumps, the other doesn't. And I believe the bumps is the hot, which in the case of alternating current is the black. So that is the one I'm going to connect to the black. So I'm going to get a stripper and we'll strip this and get everything connected up. Before I do that, of course, you're going to be saying, well, Jay, this is dumb, because by the time you're done, as soon as you plug the light in, it's just going to go on at full brightness if you're actually that smart. Unlikely. In that regard, you are actually correct. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Let me get a stripper and we'll make this happen. This can essentially be saved because it might sort of kind of almost work a little bit. I'll peel off whatever adhesive is on here. I was just going to cut off these crimp things, but I think I'm actually going to leave them so I can see what color wires were there. So this way I don't have to look up how to wire it next time. It should be fairly obvious on how to do that. So I guess that's good. I'm not looking for perfection. This is going to go in a junk pile and probably never be used. I don't know that I have any other touch lamps that use a conventional thingamajobber like that, so we'll set that aside. Pliers and wire cutters aside. I want to get a little more. There we are. And we'll get a nice bite into this, not too much. Maybe a little more than I bargained for. No, that should be about good. That out of there. I had these strippers since I was like 6 or 8. Yeah, something like that. I've been messing with wires and shit like that for many years. And unlike somebody we used to know, I've only improved in time. Yeah. Never knew about that. Okay, so there's that. 2 more wires to strip. Over here, get in there. Sometimes this gets a little jammed. It's not, it's just me. Okay. Alright, strip that one. And strip this one. A little more bite on that. A little more, good. Twist these up. Okay. Now I could use those FUCUNN and not FUCUNN because they're actually good. It's Kung Fu. It's not Kung Fa. So when you see FU, it doesn't mean CK. It means Fa. Or Fu, rather. I'm sorry. It means Fu, as in Kung Fu. So therefore it's FUCUNN, not FUCUNN. Hun. We need wire nuts. I have wire nuts. These were actually from Lidl. I bought just on a whim, mainly for the thingamajobber of it. You know, the what do you call it? Plastic case. Blue or orange. I want to keep this as small as possible. Not really sure if the blue will do. We'll try it. If it is comparable in quality to Fantwerp wiring, no dice. I like to twist the wires together. Might or might not work. Let's see. Twist that up. Nice and tight. Not sure that I like that much. Yeah, no, that's good. Yeah. Absolutely no exposed wiring. Won't shoot sparks out onto the bedspread and light the house on fire. Nope. It's good. We'll take these. I think these are a little long. Some people say twist the wires first. Others don't. I sometimes do, sometimes don't. I'm going to cut off a little bit here. That's good. Take another blue one. Put that on. Oh, yeah, I made a mistake. I was supposed to tie a knot in that. But that's okay. I can say I made a mistake. I just did. And now I'm going to fix it off camera. And then I'm going to put everything back as you see it now. There we are. Now we have a knot, nice tight connections, no wire showing whatsoever. Will tuck up nicely in the base, so I can effectively put the base back on. I'm going to just pull that back just to give as much cord as possible. Take the base, which of course is, you know, a little knackered now, to be expected, but whatever. I'm going to have to mush that down, so I need it in a little bit. which is alright. Just kind of mush the damn wires down. Oh, that little plastic thing is in there. That came out. That's better. And we'll stick it down again around. I need to work this a little bit, so give me a minute. There we go. All back together. Any inconsistency in that won't matter when it sits flat like that. As far as the top goes, nice and strong, connected, bulb is in, and now we will plug in the lamp, and when I apply power, the light turns on, and you have no way of shutting it off. That's perfect. Just what I wanted. Why? Okay. I'm going to stop down, do the other lamp in exactly the same fashion, and I will show you. I'm doing the second lamp and just taking a shortcut here because this touch module doesn't work anymore. In fact, this had no tape on it. I don't know what that is. So I figure instead of taking the whole damn lamp apart to get the ring terminal off, I'm not going to use it for anything. Why loosen it up in that? It's not going to hurt anything just being there. And we have our two wires and our two wires. But as I took this apart, here is the actual touch module. Got a capacitor, transistor, a couple of resistors, another little capacitor, a diode, some tantrum capacitors, a couple more resistors. I'm not even sure what that is. Plastic? I don't know. Yeah, so that's it. So that's all garbage, and I'll keep the other one for what it's worth. So I'm gonna wire this one up in exactly the same way as the first. Hopefully the bulb in this is still good. Looks it from here, so that's good. So I'll get this wired up and then I'll show you what I'm gonna do. Another successfully repaired lamp, or detouchified lamp or something. So that's it. Now I'll clean them up and show you what I had in mind. Has anyone guessed yet? That's right, I just got stabbed by one of these little wire things. That was really great. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's, you know, just an occupational hazard. What can I tell you? Alright, let me get these cleaned up and I'll show you. Some time ago, China sent this Todomio smart plug-in dimmer. I've had it sitting in a place where it didn't belong. And oddly enough, because of that, I knew where it was. Didn't need to be sitting there anymore, so I'm going to put it to use. That's what we're doing with this. Why is it taped up? Oh dear. Well, that's a problem. I'll have to get that. There we go. Well, that call was actually good news, so that's a great thing. I don't remember if I had a video on this thing or not. It's completely unopened and sealed. So that's kind of weird. I don't know why. It even says Todomio on it. Unless I had a second one, I don't think so. I don't know. But the little plastic protector thing, I saved those for no reason. We don't need that. Instructions. We don't need that. And what we're going to do is we got to open this thing. Okay, the plug is not too terribly recessed. I'm just using this temporarily. I have a different one that actually fits in really nice. And we need to plug in a lamp. And the other one is here. We'll plug in that one. And somehow route this over and around. So we can do that. I need to get to the button on it. Plug it in. Turn it on. Dirt. To get it later. It's ready to go, so I'm going to go ahead and got my tablet here, set this guy up. It's adding the device. You can't see anything with that glare. The light has gone from flashy red to solid red. It now has gone out. I guess that's good. And nothing's happening. There, things are happening. There we go. Things are happening. It's adding the device. DP10 smart dimmer plug. Yeah, I don't fucking think so. We're going to take all that out and call this table lamps. Save. Done. Gotta wait for it to load. This is what's great about making things smart. It's so damn slow. Making things smart is so slow. 100%. Maybe it'll go in. Probably not. There we go. Hit the light globe. Ah! They go on! Perfect. The brightness is at 18%. Oh yeah. There they go. Wow, oh my god, I have a dimmer on my phone. I mean on my tablet. So 18% is the lowest. Might have different wattage bulbs. This one looks a bit dimmer than the other one. I'll brighten them up. You see, they work. I mean, it's not, you know. So I'm going to fart around with this a little bit, get it set up to the lowest brightness it'll go. I'll set a timer up too, because I might as well, you know, have them on when it's dark, and nobody. It's always dark in the basement, and it's just, things set it up and things. I got a cylinder now. It's a short one, but it's a cylinder. It's booting up. No further setup required because this thing works on the Smart Life app and everything I have, I think with the exception of one, works on that. So I can just ask, Alexa, turn on the table lamps.
Okay.
Alexa, set the table lamps to 50%.
Okay.
Alexa, set the table lamps to 10%.
Okay.
I don't know if you could see that. They're on. I'm not shutting the lights because I can't get to it easily with the camera where it is. Alexa, set the table lamps to 100%.
Okay.
Alexa, turn off the table lamps.
Okay.
There we are. Video complete. Project complete. So all I have left to do is put these back on the table and they're ready to go. That's it. So that was detouching touch lamps or something like that. Not sure exactly what I'll call it, but we're all set, all done. App controllable, voice assistant controllable, and I'll put a timer on it because I can. Cool, all done. And I don't have to worry about these finicky touch things anymore. So that's it. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video, make sure you click like. If you didn't, click dislike twice. Smash the subscribe button while you're at it. Thanks again, I really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.